Last year, the local automotive market took a huge loss in terms of car sales. Actually, hindi lang huge loss, pero sabi nila, nag-nosedive ang car sales sa ating bansa. And it doesn't take a math genius to find out kung bakit. It was because of the coronavirus pandemic. But when the numbers came in, Toyota Motor Philippines managed to become the top-selling car brand in the Philippines. So, di naman na kami nabibigla na nito. And aside from that, they were able to get top 7 out of 10 best-selling cars in the Philippines. Ibig sabihin, out of 10, 7 yung nasa Toyota. This right here is the 2021 Toyota Hilux Conquest. Actually, this car was the top second best-selling car in the country last year. After, of course, a Toyota din. And today, we're grateful enough to have the newest, brand new 2021 4x2 Toyota Hilux Conquest. And let's find out why Filipino buyers love this car so much, and of course, people all over the world. Alam naman natin ang reputation ng mga Hilux. My name is Ref Pangsil, and join me as we look at the ins and outs of this Toyota Hilux. We're back. This is Philkotse.com, the #1 car portal in the Philippines. The front of the Hilux Conquest, as you guys can see, is one of the most modern and revamped features of this generation. Medyo may similarity siya sa Toyota Tacoma. Sabi nga nila na parang pag meron ka nito, hindi mo na kailangan to go for the American Tacoma. Kasi it's basically, whatever that design is, they really put it in the Hilux. For headlights naman, meron tayong LED systems. Fog lamps, LED rin. We have parking sensors. And we also have a huge grille that really brings out an aggressive style to it. Mataas din ang ground clearance natin. Wala tayong front camera for this specific Hilux variant, but that's good lang. Hindi ka mahihirapan in terms of really finding out kung anong position mo sa daanan kasi mataas talaga yung Hilux na to. The engine of the 2021 Hilux is fitted with a 2.4-liter diesel engine that makes 148 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque, mated to a 6-speed automatic or manual transmission. Ito automatic to. Since this is the 4x2 model, this engine was actually carried over from the previous Hilux. This engine actually has proven to be really reliable and talagang maaasahan kahit saan ka mapunta, wala ka magiging problema dito. The wheel and tire setup of the Hilux is actually one of the most unique vehicles in this next generation. It comes with 18-sized alloy glossy wheels. So kung mapapansin nyo, it really fits the color scheme of the car itself. And it's a subtle change that they did, pero ang laki ng effect niya into making the car a shinier look. It also comes with Dunlop tires fitted with 265/60s, so hindi mo na ito kailangan palitan kung mag-off-road ka. And hindi lang yun, pero napansin nyo ba that a lot of pickup or SUV owners sadyang pinapaitim o kaya pinapag-gloss nila yung mags nila. For this generation, Toyota actually included that for free. Siguro nakaramdam sila that there was a certain pattern that people liked. The side, however, is really one of the nicest features of this car, and it's the best looking side, in my opinion. Makikita nyo na they included over fenders that really give it a taste of how modern pickups should really look or modern SUVs should really look. Meron din tayong power folding side mirrors with, of course, our signal lights. Meron tayong step sill dito that's also coated in black. Meron din tayong smart key or iKey function para hindi ka na mahirapan in opening the car. Meron tayong roof rail that looks like it's covered in chrome. And then, of course, meron din tayong sports bar na napakaganda. It actually resembles quite like other pickups, pero it seems to have its own unique design. Of course, our over fenders move on over to the very back, which I think is honestly one of the biggest reasons kung ba't napaka-pogi nitong Hilux na to. And of course, the classic Conquest lettering that's actually in a more modern font. Ganda! The rear of the Hilux is fitted with new LED tail lamps. As you guys can see, medyo dual yung design niya. And I've seen actually a lot of previous Hilux owners na nagmo-modify ng lumang lights nila into this one. So available to as an aftermarket design. Yung tailgate naman natin is a newer design. As you guys can see, meron na siyang sort of a cover or a guard right here. Dito na rin located yung rear view camera natin. And of course, blacked out na rin tong rear bumper natin. Of course, we have parking sensors that come with the vehicle in itself. One nice feature about this specific pickup is this. Guys, alam niyo yung feeling na kapag naglo-load kayo sa pickup, tapos medyo mabigat tong tailgate niya, Toyota themselves actually initiated to help the fellow Hilux users para hindi na sila mahirapan. Guys, check this out.
Wow!
Guys, nakita nyo yun? Napakadali naming nabuksan yung tailgate ng Toyota Hilux. It's because of a system that they were able to put in here na meron na siyang assistance into opening and closing it. So hindi na siya mahirap. Guys, di ba dati kailangan pa ng 2 hands? Ito, kahit isang hand na lang. So as of course, it is a pickup. So marami kang pwedeng ilagay dito. You can even get an aftermarket bed cover. And really, practical siya. Again, that's what it's really for. And we also have cable tie or tie hooks in the vehicle, which is actually a standard in all pickups. Ganda! The interior of the Hilux is actually similar to the interior of the previous generation, but with a few upgraded perks, such as this 4.2 touchscreen head unit that really makes a difference in the overall front layout of this car. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay ready na rin to. Moving on down here, we have a digital aircon setup. Which is quite nice kasi a lot of competitors of the pickups hindi pa nakaganito. Meron din tayong dual 12-volt chargers dito or kaya outputs that you can really use for any type of situation. Of course, dito yung 6-speed automatic transmission natin and of course, eco and power mode. In terms of space efficiency naman, marami tayong pwedeng paglagyan ng cup holders. There are a total of 4 cup holders in the front area of the car. So meron din tayong mga cubby holes where you can put really your cash or your cards or kung ano man. Inside this glove box, napakalaki rin ng space na pwede niyong ibigay sa'yo. So talagang protektado lahat ng gamit mo. As for steering wheel, it comes with a new leather steering wheel with white stitching. Very nice and very comfortable. Of course, meron tayo ng mga basic settings on the steering wheel themselves, such as volume, mode, call, and some type of directional buttons for the touchscreen head unit. Of course, meron tayong cruise control system dito, which is really quite nice. And of course, a push-to-start system. Bagay na bagay sa modern car. And for digital cluster naman, similar siya sa previous generation. I'm not sure if they really fixed up anything with it, pero again, it looks really modern for its time. Seats naman, hindi siya leather, it's filled with fabric pero comfortable enough and it kind of hugs you. So sa kahit anong terrain man, hindi ka talaga mahihirapan. And of course, it comes with a classic handbrake. A lot of modern cars now, they come with a modern digital handbrake. So a lot of people namimiss to. So for a 4x4, tama lang rin na ito pa rin ang setup niya. For speakers naman, meron tayong tweeters on both sides and of course, on both door cards. Yung seats natin, manual adjustable din siya, but the higher variant of course comes with the power 6-way system. Meron din tayong telescopic adjustment dito just in case iba-iba yung height ng family members mo and you can switch in between what would be the most comfortable. Sabi nga ni Stanley, merong feature na malakahoy na texture. Napakaganda. At the rear seats of the Hilux, very comfortable din naman siya, but it's anything that you would expect from a pickup or any type of pickup na medyo steep nga lang yung seating niya and hindi siya SUV. But then again, hindi ka naman bumili ng pickup para maging SUV siya. So in terms of comfortability, pwede naman na for a pickup. One thing that I wish they could have added though is a rear aircon vent. Which is quite weird kasi pag ganito medyo mag-aagawan kayo sa aircon setup sa harap. Although okay lang naman kasi malamig naman yung aircon ni Hilux. One nice feature about this car also is this. Simple lang but very, very efficient. It's an automatic window setup on all 4 windows. So hindi ka mahihirapan. It's a small feature lang but really greatly appreciated. Of course, meron din naman tayong armrest or kaya cup holder sa gitna. So kung 4 cup holders sa harap, 4 cup holders din dito sa likod. So hindi ka rin mahihirapan actually if you want to really rest your arm o kaya if you want to drink coffee or water na dinala mo. Meron din tayong 7 airbags in this whole car. So really safe ka in really whatever might happen. So okay na may airbags to. So right now guys, we're driving the 2021 Toyota Hilux. First impressions of this car would be that it is of course very comfortable, very high. Honestly sa tingin ko, it seems higher than the last one. And very spacious. Feel mo talaga na you're somehow the king of the road with a car like this. And talagang komportable ka in taking it anywhere. Hindi ka magdadalawang isip in going up the mountains o kaya having a proper city drive with the Hilux. And as for suspension, I believe they also revamped this suspension so it seems newer, pero they still retain the leaf type suspension, pero very comfortable pa rin siya. Sabi nga nila with pickups, mas maganda na may weight yung bed natin. Pero in this case, it's actually very okay. And also, one thing about this car is napaka-tight ng steering niya. Ang ganda rin ng turning radius niya, so hindi ka talaga mabibitin when it comes to going around turns. And this specific one is the 4x2 model, but it seems really light actually. Magaan siyang gamitin as if you're just driving a sedan. So that's the beauty of the Hilux. So now that you guys have seen the ins and outs of the Toyota Hilux, we'll start with aesthetics. As you guys can see, napaka-pogi ng pickup na to. It's honestly one of the best looking pickups that we've seen this year. The fenders, the DRLs, this huge grille in front that resembles a Toyota Tacoma. Actually even the wheels, the gloss wheels really fit the overall character of the car. And just the color in itself. So for aesthetics, we are giving the Hilux a 4 out of 5. So for practicality, of course, this is a pickup and pwede mong gamitin sa lahat ng bagay, whether road trips, negosyo, city driving, again, trabaho, kung ano man. And it's really one of the most practical cars. Actually, ginawa ang pickup for it to be a practical vehicle na pwede mong partner when it comes to whatever that you're doing. With this specific pickup, the bed actually is famous enough for carrying 1,000 kilograms. And maluwag naman sa loob, very high siya, so hindi ka maninibago when it comes to going off-road. So for practicality, we are giving the Hilux a well-deserved 4 out of 5. So for performance, being a diesel, of course, malakas ang hatak, mabilis sa highway, and when you need it the most, hindi ka talaga makukulangan when it comes to the power. So for that, we are giving the Hilux a 4 out of 5. So for value for money, the Hilux, of course, because of its stature, is in the higher price range in terms of a pickup price. As compared to other brands, nasa medyo mataas talagang range to. So for the Hilux, we are giving it a 3 out of 5. For our Philkotse score, the 2021 Toyota Hilux Conquest gets a well-deserved 4 out of 5. It's hard not to be infatuated with the 2021 model Hilux. As you guys can see, napaka-pogi niya, and they really put a lot of effort into making it or modernizing its features. And honestly, kahit ako myself, gandang-ganda ako sa Hilux na to. Aside from that, in-update din ni Toyota yung 8-inch touchscreen head unit niya, which comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Talagang hindi ka mabibitin when it comes to features. And not to mention, busog ka din sa safety and practical features. So with this Hilux, it's no doubt that Toyota themselves have hit the jackpot when it comes to building a top-selling pickup. My name is Rev Mangsil. This is Philkotse.com, the #1 car portal in the Philippines. Guys, malapit na tayo mag 150,000 subscribers. 50,000 na lang, nasa 200,000 na tayo. I'm sure makakaabot din tayo doon kapag kasama namin kayo. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Philkotse, the country's #1 online car portal.